What's up YouTube, it's Adrian here, and in this video, you're gonna learn how you can make literally more than $10,000 in just a week by marketing on a consumer trend. Now this video is not gonna be all theory or whiteboard. I'm actually gonna show you a real example of how I did exactly that. So I'm gonna share what the trend was that I found, what the product was, no one ever does that, how much I spent in ads, and of course everyone wants to know, okay, so $10,000 in a week, but how much was profit? What's cool about this video is that when it was happening, I actually was able to document the entire process. So you're literally gonna see from day one, minutes after launching an ad, finding success, and seeing how that one ad and that first sale turned into hundreds of sales within 7 days. So sit back and relax and enjoy this more documentary style e-commerce video. And then at the end, we'll talk about all the points and insights that you can walk away with and actually learn from so you can try to do this yourself. It's Adrian. The Eagles just won and are heading to the Super Bowl, and a massive consumer trend is happening. Oh my goodness. I launched an ad literally 5 minutes ago. Check this out. 53 people on my site right now. And I'm gonna hit refresh because just within the last 5 minutes, it's 8 orders. Right now, my campaign is set on broad match for keywords that you could probably guess, like the underdog mask, Eagles dog mask, German Shepherd mask. I'm pumped to see where this is gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Oh my gosh. Check this out. Today, sales. They're literally every few minutes. It's been going crazy since launch yesterday at like 8-ish p.m. My thumb is hurting. This is insane. The Eagles are now my favorite football team. Dude, this is nuts. Since launch, 3,100 and something dollars, and it's still cracking like crazy. 10 people on the site right now, just got another sale. 2 hours ago, I just ordered 150 units, and I think we're gonna pass that in the next hour. It's only 10:39 a.m. So I'm gonna have to go back to that manufacturer and buy more, because the thing about this product is people wanna get it in time for the Super Bowl. If they don't, there's gonna be massive refunds. Checking in, today's sales are at $2,570. Yesterday, that was at $1,530, which puts the total campaign since I launched around 10 p.m. last night at $4,113. And my spend is even crazier. This is my total spend right now. It is $642. Yes, I am using only Google Ads to do this. But what I'm actually really impressed with is the overall stats, not just the sales numbers. For such a quick campaign, literally this is 24 hours that went by, because I launched the campaign yesterday, but it was at like 10 p.m. It is 9:47 p.m. So basically exactly 24 hours to hit this sales data. But check out some of these stats right here that are really, really awesome. So we're looking at a conversion rate of 8.23%. Sales so far are at $7,700-ish. This is exciting. I mean, today is, but this excitement is gonna die down here as we draw closer to the Super Bowl for a couple of reasons. The main one is because this isn't drop shipping. I bought hundreds of units of the dog mask. And what if they don't make it here? I'm basically screwed. So
3 days later.
Thank you. So relieved. Yeah, I was worried that these weren't gonna arrive on time.
Oh yeah, here I'll have.
Now the most nerve-wracking part of this all is I gotta open them and I gotta see if they're legit, because I had to act really fast on this trend and I didn't know, I've never worked with this manufacturer before. It's a gamble, it's a risk right now. I didn't know if this product quality was gonna be good. I mean, this is the thing when you market on a time-sensitive trend, is like, you have to act so fast. And if it's a new product, there's a little bit of gambling. It's definitely a risk. So let's go ahead and open this right now. I have some good news. I have some good news. We just sold out 450 units. Dang, crazy. What's up? It's 8 p.m. on a Saturday, and basically I have all these boxes. Look at, I'm standing right now. That's how many boxes I have to fulfill. And I have a couple buddies coming over. I incentivize them with some pizza and some cerveza. And the thing about doing self-fulfillment, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's a good problem to have. My total sales for the campaign ended up being $11,523 after a few returns, but every single customer for the most part got the mask in time for the Super Bowl. My profit was just about 56%, so just a little over $6,000. So that was it, from first ad to finished product, sending it to all the happy customers so they can enjoy the Super Bowl. So now that you've literally seen a journey documented from zero to over $10,000 within a week, it's time to figure out, is this something you can do? Is it possible to do this again? Well, I'll tell you right now, the answer is yes and yes. So there's trends that happen all the time. Now, if you build a micro business selling a product on a trend, it's awesome. It creates a lot of drama really fast. You'll learn right away if this idea is gonna work or not, because the amount of volume is like, the demand is so insane. I did something so simple to get this. I ran a Google ad, text-based ad based on the exact product that the trend was about. It was literally that simple. But trends are not sustainable. Trends come very fast and they go. I guess the last one I thought that was like super big for a product was fidget spinners. Like everyone was selling fidget spinners, and some people just got in at the wrong time. And it's kind of like first to market, because I've heard Facebook forum groups of people that had like stock of inventory they bought in bulk and were left with thousands and thousands of units. Timing is key when you see a trend. It's really about being first to market, but tools like Google Trends allow you to see if that trend is happening right now. Is it on the rise? Is it on the decline? Is it going to stay steady? So first, you're going to have to put these like trend glasses on, basically like to see the world not as a consumer, but basically as in the mind of an internet business marketer. Because every time I go places, or I see something, or I see people buying all the same type of style of clothing or whatever it is, I start thinking like, uh-oh, is this another trend that's happening right now with consumers? And I just by having those glasses on, you'll start to see the world differently in terms of opportunity of how can I participate in this trend that everyone wants to buy, this new accessory or this style of phone case or dog masks. So for sure, that's step one, is to not just see the trend, but when I see that information, no matter where I'm seeing it from, I then am going to plug that into Google Trends. And that is the data-driven way to know if something is trending for consumer behavior. Now, step two, I think, is a little harder. And this is what I did in the dog mask videos. I went to try to find where could I source this product. And AliExpress is a place where you can basically get any product from China. And Alibaba is where you can buy these products in bulk. And of course, I always try to put emphasis on finding a product in the US, but sometimes it's not cost efficient to find a wholesale product. It's sometimes impossible too. But Alibaba is typically still today one of the greatest resources and places where you can buy bulk for wholesale manufacture in awesome quality and make a heck of a profit if you can sell those units that you buy. Anytime I'm doing this type of e-commerce business model, most people call it drop shipping, I always try to test the product first. So whatever I'm gonna sell, backpack, shoes, shirts, whatever, I make sure I have to touch it, feel it, try it, use it before I sell it. But on a trend, you can't really do that because by the time you get the product, it could be too late. And for this instance, it was because there was a timeline, the Super Bowl. If all those Eagles fans didn't get their dog mask in time, they would have come after me. So how did I find this manufacturer, or how did I vet it? I went on Alibaba and I basically went to all the reviews, and I made sure that all the products they were sending had 5-star, 4-star reviews, and if they had any negative reviews, figuring out why that was. When I talked to this Alibaba rep that represented the manufacturer, I did a FaceTime call with her, and then I also saw photos and I showed videos of the manufacturer. I always want to make sure it's a legit manufacturer, and that it's ethical. And so I got the visual proof from her, seeing the product, seeing the manufacturer, and then I got the quality proof, which was from the reviews. She had like hundreds and hundreds of reviews. So although getting the product is the best way to vet if something is legit, quality-wise, in a trend, you kind of have to move fast. So you can call this the risk of marketing on a trend, because if I would have opened that box and opened up those dog masks and they were like hand puppets or something just bizarre, maybe like really faded colors, I would have been screwed. I would have been out all the money. So that is definitely the risk. And there's risk with any of this stuff. Trying to start a business, trying to source products. But to me, the risk was worth the reward. Walking out with thousands of dollars in profit in a short amount of time was great. In summary, there are trends that happen every single day. You have trends that happen on a micro level and a macro level. And your job, if you want to get your hands into any one of these trends and try to create a business or profit off of it, is just to put on those e-commerce lenses and then view these consumer trends and see what type of products, services are people buying that goes with this trend. And of course, always make sure it's ethical, moral, and you always want to source your products as much as you can to try to vet it yourself. Because one thing is for certain, if you scam people, if you send them crappy products, they will never buy from you again. And it creates a bad relationship and a bad reputation on your end. And of course, that consumer can complain about you. One of the secrets, I guess, of e-commerce is that the true money, the true profit doesn't come from the first sale. It comes from the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth, right? So if you are doing all this energy and work to get a new customer, and then you are screwing over that customer by sending them a crappy product, then you're never going to make it in e-commerce. It's always going to be an uphill battle. But the best people that do this, they actually care about their customers. They care about making sure they have a great customer experience, great products, and that customer is going to come back and buy again and again and again. And those are the businesses that survive and thrive even during COVID, because they actually care about their customers. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to take a deeper dive, make sure you check any of the links down below. There's multiple different resources on all the different awesome things you can do to create an online business. Otherwise, we'll catch you next week. Peace and God bless.